You're tuned into Crates Radio with DJ TLM.
Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. What's going on, everyone tuning in from everywhere? Shout out to the people on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Mixcloud, even Instagram. It's Wednesday, it's time for the Bass-Ment, my weekly hip-hop show, but today we're doing something special. It's a live listening party. Some of you are familiar, most of you probably not. A couple of months ago, I released my debut mix album called The Last Mohican, Chapter 1. Today, we're gonna listen to the album in mix style, so I'm gonna mix the entire album. Like a lot of you, maybe some of you even watching right now, I make music, I make beats, I've produced for artists, but as beat makers, we make a lot of beats. And a lot of times, nothing really happens when we finish the beats. They just end up on your computer. I told myself a long time ago I did not want my music to just end up on the computer, so I wanted to start releasing it, and I just kept delaying and delaying and delaying, and at a certain point I was like, no, I have to just start doing this. So I released my first album on February 19th, the exact day that we started the tour. And when I say we, I'm talking about Brainpower, MC out of Amsterdam. I've been his tour DJ for the last 28 years. We had a sold out tour that started on February 19th. Not the best day to release an album because I did not have any time to do promo or whatever, but I was like, I don't care. I have to start. It's all about just starting. I'm going to be releasing a lot more. This was my way of starting, and now there's no turning back. Now, there's a lot of people that make beats. Salute to all of you. I wanted to make sure I released something that was a little bit different, hopefully a little special. So I decided to make a mix album. I took 19 of my beats and I mixed them together into one song. Sort of like a mixtape, but just with my beats. To me, it's something I can do and not every beat maker can. And I added some scratches, of course. Today, May 27th, is also the day that the album, the mix album, and a special edition are available on one streaming platform. Yes, I was releasing my music on my own website and on Bandcamp. I principally don't really want to do the streaming services. I don't feel they treat artists right, especially Spotify. So the streaming service I use is called Cobus. If you haven't seen that one before, it is a streaming service that's a little bit smaller. They focus on audio quality and they pay like, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7 times more than a Spotify pays. And they also don't have this strange dividing pie when it comes to paying their artists. So they are more artist-centric. Chapter 1, the mix album. But from today on, also available is the Last Mohican Chapter 1, the beat tape. Same 19 tracks, but now you just get the separate tracks for those who want to have the loose tracks. All right, I'll talk about that more in a later stream. To make this work as a mix album, I had to take my beats and adjust the beats so they could be mixed. So on certain tracks, I added extra drums at the end, or I made longer intros so I could mix that intro with the drums of the other track, so on and so on. I'll talk a little bit about that while I'm doing the actual mixing. But for now, I just want to set it off. So shout out to all the people once again, Twitch, YouTube, Mixcloud, Kick, and IG, Instagram, I see y'all. Let's set it off and start with the first track. Track 1 off the album. This track's called Turned. Let's go.
The Last Mohican.
David Hasselhoff in the building. Let's get it. Something that was also important to me when making these tracks, I didn't want this to be just like a loop tape. So I tried to add a lot of arrangements to all the beats. What you're hearing right now is sort of the chorus, and now we go back into like a verse. And every like 8, sometimes 16 bars, you want to add a little something. Either you change it up with a beat change, or on certain tracks I'll add little scratches, stuff like that. And overall, of course, this is just the vibe too. Again, just that subtle change. You heard that one little cut. They not want to turn this into like a turntablist thing with 1,000 scratches on every track, but every once in a while, add a little something to it. Back to that hook part one more time. Let's go. Super long transition on this one.
The Last Mohican.
Now for the mix album version that's available online, at first I wanted to do that as a live mix just like this one. Ended up not doing that for the simple fact that I did not want any loss of audio quality. Again, DJ breakdown. One more. Break it down. Because once you have the tracks mixed and mastered, if I was to do that live mix and record that back into the computer, you're losing quality, so I ended up not doing that. The only parts that are actually mixed are the transition parts. Today, everything is just mixed live. DJ Cuervo, I'm still here indeed. Back on YouTube soon. All right, next track. This one was called Studio Time. Time for Go Low. Time for a few cuts right here.
The Last Mohican.
Now, also in the process of selecting tracks, I had a larger selection of beats that I might want to use. Then I had to take a look at, do certain tracks match in key, which one will work together. Of course, the tempo is also something you have to look at. So all of that came into play when selecting. In total, it's 19 tracks, but it's close to like 28 or 30 beats, because a lot of the tracks have beat switches in the tracks. Just my sneaky way to add more beats. Oh yeah, and most of the scratches that you hear, most of those vocals are just vocals I recorded myself as well, just to make sure everything is done in-house. So again, the mix album is available on djtlmtv.com. Also my Bandcamp, The Last Mohican on Bandcamp. If you want to stream, you can stream on Qobuz. 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 On this track, I decided that a blend wasn't working. Tried a couple things. And like I always say, as DJs, don't mix everything. So this one is just a straight on the one transition. Yeah.
The Last Mohican.
For this one right here, I did something special. I created the track, added a synth to it, then took the synth out, and what you hear now is a synth that's cut in live. Just the little things you can do with your crossfader. It's just different than playing on keys. I'm gonna be dropping some separate videos showing how I made some of these joints. And that will be released on YouTube. youtube.com/DJTLMTV. There's that synth again. Little backspin, check it out.
The Last Mohican.
All the music I create is made using Native Instruments Machine. That's been my go-to for quite a couple years now. Now, if we go way further back in time, I've used everything from old Atari computers, Commodore computers, MPC 2000 XL for a long time. Then I switched to a computer with an MPD using Cubase and battery. At a certain point, ended up at Native Instruments Machine, never left. Love the workflow. DJ Favor says, your album is my ride to work every day. 1 hour ride. I love it. Another beat switch. Overall, I would say the whole album is pretty mellow. I make all sorts of stuff, so in the future there will be albums that might be a little more gritty or more energetic. This one just has that mellow vibe to it. DJ Kane, salute. About to switch back. Again, like I said, you want to have variation in there. Of course, you could also make a beat tape with just some loops on it, just basic beats. And if the beat is dope, the beat is dope. That will work as well. But I still want an instrumental to sound more like a song than just a beat playing. On this one, it's also a transition just on the one, but at the end of the song, it has a scratch outro again to add something extra. I mean, if you can, why not? Check it out. One of my favorites. Track right here is called Zender. say probably 95% of all things I make are sample-based beats. But I don't use them in a loop format a lot. Most of the samples I take, I will chop, rearrange, change, reverse, do whatever to them to make them sound different. On occasion, something will sound a little bit like the original, but I try to stay away from that. Again, beat switch. What up, Angie? Demi, salute. I see you. Like I said, I can't interact too much, but I see y'all on IG, Twitch, YouTube. I'm gonna hop over to Peep Mixcloud in a second. Again, if you want to support, check out the Mix album on djtlmtv.com, alwaysinyellow.com, The Last Mohican on Bandcamp, and you can stream it on Cobus and also buy it on Cobus. The special beat tape edition will be going live today as well. It's already available on Bandcamp and it's going to be available on my site tonight. So the beat tape version is all the beats just as separate tracks. Return to that other beat one more time. And then we got the transition. On TV, salute. Rated 1, salute. Fernando from Puerto Rico in the building. DJ Jam from Kenya in the building. We all over, baby.
Last Mohican.
Will Cut, salute. Andre Travis, salute. Argo from Greece in the building, salute. GK the DJ, of course. Scott Sold, I see you. Again, just one of those subtle little things you can add. Just one cut, that's all it is. It's a little extra seasoning on top. So if you're a producer, you can also cut. Make sure you add that, man. All right, check it out.
The Last Mohican.
I love the beat switch on this one. It's because these two beats are something totally different, and somehow I felt they just matched. This one just takes you out of that vibe for a second, and then I bring you back in with seasoning. Also in this track, I think I have like 4 or 5 sounds that just come by once. Cutting till you get to that next phrase. Now for this transition, the next one, I tried a couple of things, found out they didn't work, so I skipped all that and ended up just hitting it with a delay and bringing the next one in. So that's what I'm gonna do now as well. Echo, I mean. Check it out. I think on the album I did it on that first part, not the second part. But the transition is basically the same. So again, I selected a bunch of tracks. Then I had to figure out which ones will work together. And with some, I turned it into like long blends. Some needed to be just transitions on the one. Some just had a nice little intro and just the drums of the old track. Now with the next transition, both tracks are in the same key. Or a matching key at least, which allowed me to add more elements, mix more elements. You'll find out when we get to the end of the track what I mean. Again, the album is called The Last Mohican Chapter 1. Right now I'm recreating the mixed album version. That's the one you want if you just want to hit play and vibe. Let my hands speak. Shout out to all the DJs worldwide, all turntablists. You know what we do. Let my hands speak. We let our hands speak. Let my hands speak. Techniques upon the techniques. So bringing in the next track, using the drums off that one and a couple of the elements and mixing them up with a couple of elements of this beat right here. And that works when you have matching keys. Check it out.
Let my hands speak techniques upon the techniques.
Last Mohican.
MC Rauw Cost in the building. Salute, bro. And congrats on the book. Track right here is called Weekender. Again, when I envision tracks, I can see myself in certain places. This is one of those joints I play riding in the car at night. By myself on the highway. This is the soundtrack I hear. And while I said at night, the next track is called Night Shift. Again, matching keys, which allows for that nice blending. So let's do that right now.
Last Mohican.
Again, something just as simple as that. Just make sure you just take the drums out for a couple bars. Add some variety. Turns it from just a simple loop into more of a song structure. Do believe I added some cuts to this one as well. I think they're coming up now.
stabbed, I came strapped from the beginning.
So on the next tune, there's no matching key, but I had the luxury of having all the beats and being able to arrange them whatever way I wanted to. So for the next one, I just took everything out except the drums, and then there's no problem with different keys. So on this one, you hear a sound, and on the other side, just the drums, and it'll always work. Also one of my favorites. This one's called Sin. Now, when it comes to the beat selection, I wanted to make sure that it's not just the latest beats, because like I talked about, a lot of us beat makers will have beats that go back years. Don't let the old ones go to waste either. Now, I didn't go like 10 or 15 years back, but the album has beats from 2025. I think there's one from 2026, 24, 23, 22. There might be one on there that's older than that even. If a beat's dope, it's dope. So don't get caught up like, that's one of the old beats. If it's dope, use it. So again, if you have a lot of your beats on your computer, drop them. Either as a beat tape, or if you can, as a mix album. Don't let it go to waste. That reverse one. We actually used this beat as the outro during a theater tour, a college theater tour that I did with Brainpower like a couple years ago already. Somehow this had like a end credit outro feel to it. That's because I've seen it in that way. During every show, we'd have like a big screen, and at the end, we'd have like all sorts of stuff coming by on screen. And this track would be playing as like the outro. All right, check it out. Next track is called No No. To me, it might be the most banger type song on the album. To you, it might not be, but to me, the energy on that one, that's one of my gym favorites. In this case, again, transition on the one, and that just works. When I'm trying to do that extra set, that last set, the heaviest set, and I got this on the headphones, Shout out Tyron. DJ Dollar Poppy, also from Kenya in the building. Salute. Plague Bone, I see you. Appreciate it. Now, when it comes to the BPM, of course, the beats don't all have the same tempo. Now, the beauty about the DJ software now with master or key lock master tempo is you can speed up or slow down a track and the pitch will remain the same. So just for the transition parts, I might speed up a track a little bit or slow one down. As soon as the transition is done, I try to bring it back to the original tempo of the beat. In this case, sometimes I might leave it a little bit more like on +1. Nowadays, that works.
This is it.
Here we go. Again, don't mix everything. Sometimes you got to just do it on the one. Especially if the key is different, the vibe is different. Here we go.
The Last Mohican.
This is the only track on the album where I added those little effects that you would normally do, or that I would normally do during a live set. So you hear some of those little things like that little stop or delay that I normally do with my instant doubles, chase patterns. It was something I didn't really think of during the first 12, 13 tracks of the album. I was like, hey, I should do that a little bit more. It's something I might do more on the next album. But on this track, I did add a couple of points. Again, I don't want to overdo stuff. On this album, it was all trying, experimenting. Love this breakdown, halftime. Bring it back. Next transition, again, not the same key. So on this track, we're just leaving the drums in. and adding the melody, the intro of the next track. Hey, Dynamite, I hear you. Check it out.
The Last Mohican.
Again, just a couple of bars with subtle scratches, and then you let it breathe again for a sec. Let it breathe again. Even though this one has more scratches than most of the songs on here. Like every 4 bars, there's that switch. And then there's the hook, of course. Again, while you're making your beats, just imagine that it is a full song with an artist on it. Create those arrangements, add those layers to it. Yeah, and Tyron, on this one, I added different effects as the scratches progress. There should be a subtle difference. I think the next one have even more effect on her. Panning. Let's add some percussion. Next track, check it out. So Plague Bone, the album is available on my website. That's djtlmtv.com, alwaysinyellow.com. If you're on Bandcamp, The Last Mohican on Bandcamp. And the only streaming service that I'm using is Cobus. You can stream it and buy it on Cobus. And that is the normal mix album, but also the special beat tape edition. And the beat tape edition is 19 separate tracks. and the normal mix album is one mixed track. So DJTLMTV.com, alwaysinyellow.com, Bandcamp, and on Qobuz, Qobuz. The only streaming platform I'm currently supporting. Audio quality is very important to them. Their payout is like 5-6 times higher than a Spotify. They don't have the strange pie division that they do on Spotify. It's not a lot, but they pay fairly, and they offer, they sell as well. It's a store as well. So I wanted one streaming service, and Qobuz is the one I chose. All right, check the breakdown. Sometimes you just got to vibe to it. Track is called Zen, and from here we go to a track called Mr. Check it out.
Last Mohican.
King's Complex salute. Oh, let me check my Mixcloud real quick. Favorite, that was you on Mixcloud, but I also saw you on, I think on Twitch, right? I want to see if I can pull up a screen at the end just to show y'all Bandcamp and Qobuz.
Last Mohican.
I think I said this too many times. This is one of my favorites. I mean, on one hand, they're all your babies. But yeah, there's a couple in there that are my absolute favorites. And again, to all the beat makers out there, like, yes, the selection process was a bit tough. I started with a large selection, took that down to a smaller selection, ended up with a final selection, which still changed because I made a couple new tracks that I wanted to add as well. But that doesn't matter, because it doesn't mean that the beats you didn't choose for this project have to be discarded. You might use them for your next project or the one after that. For me personally, I'll be releasing a new mix album and beat tape every 3 to 4 months. I want to go for 4 per year if possible, at least. And a lot of you beat makers will have that same thing. You should probably have, if you've been doing this for a while, you'll probably have hundreds, if not thousands of beats. So the material is already there. Why would you just let that material end on your computer and only you and maybe a couple of your buddies heard it? And that's it. Not everyone has to like it, but if you like it and you feel it's something you should share, you have that option now. And either you just go for all the streaming platforms, have it out there, or you go direct to consumer like I'm doing. By the way, consumers, later on today, I will be adding the Chapter 1 merch to the website as well. So that's djtlmtv.com. At least the shirt is going to end up there. Maybe this one will end up there too. Right now it's exclusive, so we'll have to see about that one. But there's nothing holding you back. You don't have to sign a deal somewhere. You don't need approval from anyone. You can just do it. Also, artists, if you make your own music and you rap or sing over that music and you have your songs, you can release them as well. Some of you have a ton of tracks and you never do something with them. Don't end up with regrets later on because you never did anything with them. Okay? Going into the last song, totally different tempo. So we'll end it like this.
The Last Mohican.
This one to me says outro. To log in. Everything is 2-factor, so now I have to get my code. Hold on. Hey, Dynamite, I love that. Dynamite just said he loves to play the album when he has to do chores around the house that he's grumpy about. That's it. Music is a vibe. You can play this in the car, at the gym. If you're a rapper, you can freestyle over the beats, but you can have it on at home while you're doing the dishes or whatever you have to do, because it is a vibe. Okay, let me check. All right, so after this track is done, the last track of the album, I'm just gonna try to get the other stuff on screen to show you. I had to end it with some cuts. Yeah, that's it right there. The Last Mohican, Chapter 1. That's all 19 tracks mixed together as they are on my debut mix album. Also, as a DJ, you want to take a little pride in that, even though for the end consumer it might not matter, that when you hear that mix album, I just showed you I can actually do that live. Now, of course, the process that I added, all the cuts and stuff, I couldn't do all of that live with this set. I would need like 4 turntables and extras. But the mixing part, yes, I can do that live. And now there's also the beat tape version available where you can get just the separate tracks, the whole album with all tracks separated. Now, those tracks are edited, so they won't have like the little extras at the end that I needed for this mix. Like some tracks will have drums at the end. Some tracks will have a longer intro. I made those arrangements for the mix album. On the beat tape version, it's just the beats. Same arrangements and everything, but not the extra parts. All right, let me put some on in the background. And quickly just try to show you, if I can, at least Bandcamp and the website, and maybe even Cobus before we break out. So again, if you're interested in supporting me as an artist, you can go grab the mix album. Buy it on djtlmtv.com. That's my website. Alwaysinyellow.com is also my website. If you're already on Bandcamp, I'm on Bandcamp, The Last Mohican on Bandcamp. You can find the mix album and the beat tape there. And if you're a streamer, and I know most of you are probably on the big one, the one that I'm not supporting at all anymore, but I have found one because I do want to experiment with having at least one streaming service. And in my case, that's Cobus. Qobuz, Cobus, and the mix album and the beat tape are available there. Go cop that and follow me on Instagram. That's my most used social media. But if you want to stay up to date all the way, become a member on djtlmtv.com, my website. You can have a free account or a paid tier if you want to support, and that gives you access to all sorts of exclusive like video replays and stuff like that. Yeah, man, I'll be back soon with more. I'm already working on the next album. In the meantime, I will be dropping videos just to show you more of the process of actually like making the music, how I use Machine and stuff like that. So all the people on Twitch, shout out to y'all. YouTube, salute. Instagram, much love. Kick, Mixcloud. Everyone out there, thanks for tuning in. All the people in the chat, I appreciate y'all. All the lurkers, appreciate y'all as well. Go check out The Last Mohican Chapter 1 and The Last Mohican Chapter 1, the beat tape. All right? See y'all next time. Peace, 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 peace.